Hi, my name is Munetide and I'm a board-certified behavior analyst at Reach Behavior and Development Center. So you got a diagnosis. For a lot of parents, after a long search, you now have a name for something that maybe you didn't even know existed. Maybe you thought it was autism, but after an evaluation, it might prove otherwise. A lot of parents that I speak to report feelings of sadness, others relief, others both. Because their concerns have been validated. And thousands of parents share this journey. You are not alone. There is a reason to hope. There is help. So you might be asking yourself, why does my child need a diagnosis? Well, parents are usually the first to notice the early signs of autism in their children. Maybe you notice that your child is developing differently from their peers. Sometimes these changes can be subtle, and sometimes it can be very, very obvious. Remember, your child is still the wonderful person they were before you got the diagnosis. A diagnosis can be important though, because it can help create a roadmap for treatment by identifying your child's strengths and their challenges, and then identifying what needs to be targeted for an effective plan. So we do not have a medical test to diagnose autism, but what you do need instead is a team of professionals to come together to help your child and identify their strengths and their weaknesses. So you need a psychiatrist or a psychologist to evaluate your child. You're going to need to see an audiologist to test for hearing loss. You're going to need to see a speech therapist to determine language skills, or a behavior therapist to check your child against their developmental milestones. And you're going to need to see an occupational therapist to evaluate physical and motor skills. If your child hasn't been evaluated by a team, please make sure further evaluations are conducted so that your child's individual strengths and weaknesses are identified and you can get the proper recommendations for treatment.